So recently, Not a Pug has sent me a DM a while ago mentioning how he got mentioned in a YouTube post that was a little bit scam like. And it was talking about how there was this creator named Steve Will Do It who he was giving away $5,000 if you went to the specific URL website named rakespin.com. Now, I did a little bit of search on Rakespin, and it turns out it is a low trust online casino. It's one of those cryptocurrency scams per se. It's like you gamble all your stuff and they kind of just either run with your money or you just lose all of it because gambling is bad and you shouldn't really do that in the first place. And I figured all of this out by going and doing some research, and I actually found this from a Twitter post or X from Grindsoft. And Grindsoft said how the trust score is 1 out of 100%. The domain is, as of recording this video, only 42 days old, so it was created very recently, probably sometime last month, and it was flagged by 15 security sources. And now I went to the full resource on their website, and it does say the score is 1 out of 100, the domain age is 42 days, and it's based from a Switzerland-like area as well. So this was made from somebody in Switzerland, and they thought it'd be a good idea to try and make a casino cryptocurrency scam per se, and it gives 16 provider warnings. Now, Pug wasn't the only victim that was mentioned for this scam. There were other creators as well, and I actually found one on Reddit that was from XQC, where it showed a handle with XQC underscore live, said XQC underscore live mentioned you recently, see the mentions. And when you click on the mentions, it has XQC underscore live the handle and a profile picture that probably doesn't look similar to XQC, but I don't know because I don't watch the dude. And it has the very similar text as well, but instead of $5,000 it was a $3,000 June giveaway, and it went to the same website as well, breakspin.com, and all of that sort. And people were like mentioning, hey, like this is a little weird, so maybe stay away from it and stuff. It's a scam. It's pretty obvious of the sort. And there was another creator as well called Lady Luck HQ, where she even mentioned, very important, there are random scammers creating fake YouTube channels with my profile photo, tagging my subscribers, telling them to sign up. I am not with whatever Rakespin is, and please don't fall for this. The easy sign is to look for my channel that has 1.18 million subscribers. These people create fake profiles that are tagging subscribers, trying to get you to put your credit card in there. Additionally, I have my lawyers and my YouTube rep working on getting those removed and creating awareness around it. Unless it comes from this account, ignore everything else, please. Protect yourself, and I'm doing my best to combat this with YouTube. Love you all, Francine. And this shows, Lady Luck X Rakespin talking about like some type of collab as well, and even showed a $1,000 giveaway. And Lady Luck did actually have an interesting point there, because when you look very closely at the bottom of the third screenshot from the Reddit XQC post, you see XQC underscore live, no subscribers. So this kind of goes to show that, hey, they just recently made their account. So overall, this kind of goes to show like I think it's most likely that this is coming from a bot of sorts that are actually creating similar YouTube channels. Like Steve Will Do It, because I actually checked out his YouTube channel. He has a couple million subscribers, and he mainly does like Gideon type content. Like before he did like all the Predator stuff, he's more into pranks and all that kind of stuff. And he even the same wording is throughout each and every post, like saying, oh, 5,000, 3,000, even $1,000 giveaway, you should join. And especially when you tie it as well, how the XQC post said it was for the June giveaway, and for the Steve Will Do It post is for the July giveaway. So this goes to show that these people have been doing it since like toward the beginning of summer, but it's very similar in between when you look at how it's worded. Hey everybody, editing me here. Just want to make a quick correction by saying that the two posts that I compare are actually pretty different. And by the way that they're different is that they're both worded differently. And my theory is that I think the person who was behind creating the bots probably studied how XQC and Steve Will Do It type in their posts, if that makes any sense, and they wanted to match that. That's why they're both worded differently. However, the main similarity is that they go to the same website. The same website as well, and the age of it as well. So it's very, very recently. So if you ever get mentioned by people like this, always make sure to check the subscriber count, because if it says 0, then that is a definitive possibility that it's most likely a bot doing this, trying to get you to put your credit card in and make you go gambling and stuff. Because unfortunately, gambling is a very big problem and is a life ruining addiction. please don't gamble. Do not go on actual official gambling sites, and more so, don't go on these fake websites as well that are actually trying to scam you. So overall, just be careful on, who you get mentioned by on YouTube, and if you do see it, report the post as well. But yeah, and I tried finding the handle as well for the Steve Will Do It post, the one that Pug sent me, and I couldn't he couldn't find the handle, unfortunately. But I actually went to the official Steve Will Do It channel, and I went all the way back to his first post 6 months ago, and at first I thought, okay, he must have taken it down. But looking more closely, no, I don't think he ever made a post like this. This would be very odd of him, and his viewers would point that out, saying, hey, this is kind of weird, like, what the heck? So this is more likely that this is coming from a bot of sorts. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I wanted to spread awareness about this type of stuff. Just be careful out there on the internet. Don't go gambling, and if you see any posts like this, please report it, so that way YouTube and even legal authorities as well, if they ever get involved, they'll be able to take care of this. But yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. Thank you, Pug, for the suggestion as well, and I hope you guys enjoyed this different type of video. And if you did, want to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and stay safe on the internet.